Hey, welcome! Today we're going to take a journey into a world that's so much more than what you see at the circus. We're diving headfirst into the amazing universe of juggling and flow arts. It's this incredible place where focus, movement, and community all come together. So yeah, let's get right into it.
So, when I say the word juggling, what pops into your head? For most people, it's clowns, right? Maybe a circus tent. Well, I'm here to tell you that's just the tiniest sliver of what's out there. We are about to pull back the curtain on a whole culture of movement and creativity that is way bigger than the big top.
Because, these really aren't just tricks or little hobbies people do. We're talking about full-on movement disciplines. They've got global communities, huge festivals. It's all built around a shared passion for exploring what the body can do. And right at the heart of this entire world is this really powerful idea called the flow state. I bet you felt this before. It's that feeling of being totally in the zone, where you're so absorbed in what you're doing that time just melts away. What's really cool is that neurologically, the part of your brain that's always judging and second-guessing you actually quiets down. It lets you just act. It's basically a state of moving meditation, and psychologists have even linked it to a happier, better quality of life.
And the whole community is built around that feeling. You see, unlike a lot of sports or other physical arts, the goal isn't to beat the other person. Not at all. It's all about sharing what you know, cheering each other on, and getting hyped for someone else's personal breakthrough. It's just an incredibly supportive and welcoming vibe.
Okay, so to really get a handle on this world, it helps to understand the two main philosophies that are kind of driving everything. And, these days they blend together all the time, but they did start from slightly different points of view. So on one hand, you've got what we'd call traditional juggling. Here, the big focus is on technical skill. You're trying to master these super complex patterns and just absolutely nail a difficult trick. It's all about precision. Think of it as the art of defying gravity with pure skill. Then, on the other hand, you have flow arts. This is often more about the feeling. The main goal is finding that flow state we just talked about, where the prop becomes an extension of your body, almost like a dance partner.
But, and this is super important to remember, this isn't a hard and fast rule. It's really more of a spectrum. You've got tons of modern jugglers who are all about expressive flow, and you have flow artists who are learning really technical juggling skills. Honestly, the most exciting stuff is happening right there in the middle, where these two worlds collide.
So let's actually look at the tools of the trade. We're going to start with the foundational props of traditional juggling, what a lot of people call the big three.
And first up, of course, is the most iconic prop of them all, juggling balls. This is where pretty much everyone starts their journey. They're so simple, which is perfect, because it lets you focus entirely on the fundamentals, your rhythm, your timing, and the arc of your throw. Honestly, learning that basic three-ball cascade is like a rite of passage for every single juggler. Okay, next up, clubs. Now, this is where things get a little spicier. With clubs, you're not just tossing an object in an arc anymore. Now you have to control its spin, too. Catching a club cleanly by the handle every time, well, that adds a whole new layer of timing and difficulty, and it opens up this massive new world of tricks and throws.
And rounding out the big three, we have rings. The cool thing about rings is that they're flat, so they just slice right through the air. This means you can juggle a whole bunch of them at once without them crashing into each other. And when you do that, you create these huge, beautiful, almost hypnotic patterns in the air. They're just awesome to watch.
All right, so now let's hop over to the other side of the map. Let's explore some of the signature props from the world of flow arts, where the tool really becomes a partner in a dance. Okay, so this is poi. It actually started with the Maori people of New Zealand. The whole idea is spinning weights on the ends of tethers. The artist weaves these incredibly intricate geometric patterns all around their body. It's like watching someone paint with motion. It's truly mesmerizing. And what's so cool about poi is how versatile it is. I mean, it can be a pair of soft socks with tennis balls in them for practice, or heavy spheres for rolling across your body, or a dazzling light show with LEDs at night, or, for the really brave, a breathtaking performance with actual fire. The prop totally transforms based on what the artist wants to do. Of course, we have to talk about hooping. And look, this has gone way, way beyond the simple hula hoop you had as a kid. It is a seriously complex form of dance now. It combines spinning the hoop on your body, like your waist or neck or legs, with all these incredible off-body tricks, tosses, and illusions that are just mind-bending. And then we have staffs. These are inspired by martial arts, and they look so powerful and graceful when you see them in motion.
You've got styles like contact staff, where the staff just seems to float and roll over the performer's body without them even holding it. And then there's the jaw-dropping dragon staff, which has spokes on the end that create this slow, hypnotic rolling illusion that honestly looks like magic.
So after seeing all these amazing options, you're probably wondering, okay, that's cool, but how on earth do I even begin? Well, the good news is getting started is way more accessible than you might think. It really just comes down to 3 simple things. First, just ask yourself, what looks fun to you? Are you drawn to the challenge of a perfect technical toss or the feeling of a free-form expressive dance? Second, think about your real-life situation. You can make some of these props yourself for super cheap, while others can be a high-tech investment. And finally, and this is maybe the most important part, find your people. There are tons of amazing tutorials online and probably even local clubs in your area that are just waiting to welcome you in.
So, whether you end up loving the precision of juggling or the dance of flow arts, you're tapping into this amazing world of focus, community, and just pure creative expression. This whole journey is open to absolutely everyone. The only question left is, what are you going to choose?